Okay. Hey, there you go. Got it today. Nice job, bro. Hello. Um, uh, welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Wednesday. Hope you're having a great week. You are at 40 points now, so you are 20 points behind Andarna. 20 points behind first place. I mean, honestly, that's not that far. Oh, that's sad. That's a big move. It's like exciting and sad. So, oh, well, hopefully he's doing all right. Hopefully you both are doing good. Um, that is very sad. Very sad. Okay, I need to fix this right here. You helped them put stuff in the U-Haul. Oh, that's very nice of you. That's very sweet of you. Sorry, I'm just kind of distracted by all these. Like, I have 15 alerts right now, which I got to deal with. There were bugs in his room. What do you mean, like? What do you mean by bugs? Like cockroaches? What type of bugs are we talking? That doesn't seem good at all. That does not seem good. You don't know what kind of bugs? Like, huh? That's kind of not good. Weird. It was like a basement apartment? Oh, I guess that makes sense then. Was it dirty? Was it bugs from just like the whole place being dirty, or just bugs from just the location and just kind of how things work? Like, what do you think the cause of bugs were? Or was it just, like I said, the basement? Like you said. Bugs because it's dark in basement. That makes sense. Sometimes bugs just are bugs and they're just there, and no matter how clean you try to be, they just are there. So that's unfortunate. No, I totally get that. Bugs are not I don't mind them too much, but like if they're crawling on me, then it's like no, get away. Like, I don't mind them if they keep to themselves and, like, are not inside. But, like, the moment they're inside and, like, in my space, then it's like, okay, you gotta go. You gotta go. I know, I've been through that, like, so many times before where it's like, I don't realize how much stuff I have until, like, I actually start moving, and it's like, just boxes and boxes and bags full of stuff. It always, like, trips me up. It always trips me up. It's like, where'd all this stuff come from? Because it doesn't look like it's a lot when it's in your room and it's like all organized and tidy, but the moment you start like, you know, pulling stuff apart and moving stuff around, you realize like, oh my god, I have so much stuff. It's crazy. Yeah, it's happened every time I've moved. I've experienced that where it's like, where is all this stuff coming from? Like, why do I have all of it? I'm not like much of like I guess like a hoarder. Like I don't really keep stuff. I have a couple boxes of just like random stuff I've never like thrown away, but I'm usually like pretty tidy. I don't like keep a whole lot of junk. I'm usually pretty good about like, you know, keeping things like clean and organized and tidy. Oh, hey Origin, how's it going? It's good to see you. Wait, so you had an orientation for your summer job today. What is your summer job? Because I remember you mentioning that a while back that you were going to start a summer job, but I think I kind of forget like what it was. 3 tons? Yeah. I'm glad you're going good, Origin. That's good. Yeah, I think like most of the stuff I usually get rid of is just like clothes. Like clothes I don't need anymore. Which, I mean, is kind of understandable. A concert place, you like set up games and help customers and whatnot. Like a Like a concert, like outdoor venue, or like a club? Like what type of concert place are we talking about? You set up game. That sounds very fun though. Setting up games and like helping customers. Like a concert, or like an outdoor venue. Oh, I hope you have a lot of fun with that. That'll be very exciting. I'm assuming you get to see like you get free shows now. Because if you're working like actual shows, I'm assuming like you'll just get to like see them by kind of proximity. Well, that's very exciting. Hopefully you see some like really cool people. That'll be super exciting. I'm very like fidgety today. I don't know why. It's hard to get comfortable sometimes. But yeah, hopefully you kind of get to see some like cool people. Watch a country shows. Oh, yeah. I don't enjoy country all that much. I'm not the biggest fan of country music. It's like the one genre that I just can't really like tolerate. It's definitely not my thing. Well, hopefully you get to see some cool people though, and hopefully it's still enjoyable. It's not too much. Few country songs, yeah, I'm like that. Like, there's a few country songs that like I enjoy and are fun, but for the most part, like it's not my thing. I don't really care about like what they sing about. I don't really care about, you know, anything, anything country. Hopefully it's still enjoyable. I'm just kind of adding everything to the work zone right now because it's kind of throwing a whole bunch of alerts at me. I just want to kind of get this like organized real quick before it like freaks out. Wait, what the heck? Are you having a stroke? Ruff, are you okay? You hit a turkey? Why did it take you like 5 attempts to type that out? What do you mean you hit it like you drove into a turkey? Is that what happened? Like you drove and hit a turkey while you're what 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 with your car? Okay, first off, how? There's just like wild turkeys where you are. And second off, I feel like they're very slow. How did you like not see him? How did you not see this turkey? What happened? How did it happen? Jungle. I guess like jungle food court? Is it how is court spelled? How is food court? How is that food court? Oh, it's oh my god, I'm so crazy. COURT. I like forget easy words a lot. There we go. I think that should be good now. I do need to assign the staff to it. Also get like one more mechanic and maybe I think we're good on vets. Maybe one more vet. Why not? I'm gonna have like a lot of work zones. Okay, exhibit house. Oh, I should have done exhibit house like the same spelling, like the same format. Exhibit house. Temple, I guess is the name of that. Okay, you're going like 40 right, and there's a semi on the other side of the road, so I can't swerve. Turkey emerges from the left, and it gets into the middle, and I thought it was going to move. Didn't kill it, but 100%, I'm pretty sure you killed it. I think it's dead. Even if it ran off, even if it like waddled off, I'm pretty sure it's not making it. Oh, I'm sorry. I think it's making it out. It flew away. Like, so you just kind of like how hard did you hit it? You watched it? Like, did you hit it like full on, like front of your car, smacked right into it? Or did you like kind of clip the side of it or something? Like when you say hit it, what do you mean? What are we talking? Are we talking like full just like in the face, or like you just kind of like bumped it and it flew away? type of... What are we talking about here? Need to do a pathway that loops in with that. Railing. Hey, Charlotte, how's it going? I'm only like... Yeah, I'm streaming late, but I've only been going for 10 minutes so far. You like hit up you're going 20 by then? Oh, gotcha. So you did slow down. Well, hopefully our turkey friend is still alive out there, and hopefully he's doing okay. Hopefully things are all right with him. I don't like... It'd be a little funky trying to get like the entrance, so Lincoln right there. Curb on ground path. Really? I get like the angle right, so it looks good. I guess like that's not too bad, and I can always do like different archways to kind of fill in that front side. Well, he's trying to cross the road. I wonder why he did cross the... Why did the turkey cross the road? I was trying to like throw in a turkey joke right there, but it kind of... Yeah, there's semi-approaching. I mean, some animals just have zero, like, survival instinct and just have no concept of danger when it comes to, like, vehicles. I mean, have you seen a turkey? Like, have you seen a turkey? They don't look very smart, right? They don't look like they got a lot going on in their brains. They don't... Ugh, there's not a lot going on up there, so I think it's valid. You're right. Yeah, they got like one brain cell that's kind of like smacking back and forth. They don't really have a whole lot to kind of work with. Oh, did I ever change this guy's temperature? What do you like? 73 to 97. Okay, we'll go 88. And then you like it less humid. Like 44. Okay, thank you for specifying you did not hit the deer. There's a lot of deer up in Washington that like cross the road, and I'm very grateful that I never hit one, but I've had a couple, like, I wouldn't say close calls, but a couple moments where I was like, okay, I gotta slow down and stop right here. There's a deer who's trying to cross the road. It's very unfortunate. Kind of how roads will like kind of split animal habitats and force them to like walk across them. Every once in a while you'll kind of see like they do kind of like these animal bridges where it's like a bridge that animals can use to cross the road and not like worry about getting hit. It's a very cool concept. For kind of like high traffic areas where there's a lot of like herd migration across the road, they'll put like kind of these like almost kind of like land bridges over the highway so the animals can... Very cool. Okay. Let's see here. So what's the plan? I think I want to start working on the dwarf caiman habitat right now and get that situated. I want to have it like slightly sunken into the ground so you kind of have like a elevated view of the habitat, and then do like a water section right here and then like a land section right here. So the habitat should be plenty big, I'm hoping. And then I might also like go through and do like plaster for the habitat instead of like temple bricks and have like kind of fake sky, like a fun concept. Yes, you can see far away. Yeah, so you can slow down preemptively. Was unknown curvy? Yeah, it's like a recipe for disaster. Just like unknown roads, very curvy. Turkey popping out of nowhere. Was he just like by himself? Just like a lone turkey just like traveling around? Or did he have like turkey friends behind him or something? Or I guess it's probably pretty hard to tell when you're driving, like what's going on. Yeah, just one turkey. I wonder where he was going. I wonder where he was waddling off to. Let's go like maybe that deep. I think that should be good. Might be a little tough to kind of get this like flat though, because the pathway is going to cause some like weird terrain stuff. I can always like fill that one with like rocks maybe. And do like rocks like around the habitat and then do kind of like fake plaster for the sky. Probably a fun idea. I've done that in the past before. I think it'd be a cool concept. But you keep forgetting. Yeah, I mean, if you're going like 20, you might have like a small dent or some turkey blood. Well, hopefully not any turkey blood, but you might have like a small dent or like a scratch where you hit it. Hopefully nothing like too bad, but there could be some potential damages. Some like feathers stuck in your fender. Oh, that'd be terrible. Sorry, I'm kind of like saying some morbid stuff. Hope nothing bad. Yeah, especially like if it's not your car. Hopefully it's nothing like too crazy. Why is it like public showers? What public showers are you using? Like on the beach? Like a public shower on the beach? Is it because of like the temple stone? Looks like public shower stuff? You're on the insurance? That's good. That's good. Yeah, it's because like the temple stone looks like kind of bathroom tile or like shower tile. It'd be very frustrating to kind of get a rock wall when like the terrain's so weird. I might need to delete the pathway around all of this, then move the terrain in and then put the pathway back. That might need to be the plan. I'm gonna kind of see if I can move the pathway along all of this. Fix the terrain so it's flush up against those construction pieces. And then kind of try to move everything back into place. Okay, it works on like this side. That's good. I probably need to move these though. Let me just move them up. Change the pathway and then... You don't know where your controller headset is. Not good. Are they not like by your console or like in that area? Where would they be if they're not like around all that? Oh, I posted the roadmap, or I guess it's not a roadmap, but like the schedule for Dead by Daylight for this week or this month, I suppose. I guess tomorrow there's a new Ghostface like outfit, and then already we're doing another 2v8 with Ghostface and Oni as the two new killers for 2v8, which is kind of crazy. Keep them in your bed. Oh, you don't have the room for your... Oh, maybe they're like on the floor. Like they fell somewhere, or they're like hidden under your covers, maybe. But yeah, they're bringing back 2v8 so soon. Kind of crazy. And then also, I'm more excited for, there's like a cats and dogs collection on May 27th, which I have no idea what that's gonna be, but I imagine some kind of like cat and dog themed outfits, which could be fun. Maybe hopefully some stuff for Michaela, some cat themed outfits for Michaela. And then I guess we're getting a new Pyramid Head skin and a new alien skin, which is kind of crazy, like 2 new licensed characters outfits. Has a cat sweater, a car sweater. They're under your pillow. There we go. It's an interesting place to put those, but glad you found it. I think Michaela actually has like a cat sweater or cat like shirt. It's like maybe some sort of like kind of occult looking cat shirt. I can't remember. Although it could be Kate that I'm remembering with the cat shirt. But yeah, I'm interested to see like what the cat collection is. Like what could that possibly be? It could be very fun. If for some reason I can't get these flush with the ground, it's like cute and blue. Okay. It might be because like the terrain isn't flat that I can't really get these like any lower. Which I guess is fine. I can always just do like a little bit of like that just to kind of fill it in. Or I can just leave it and then I'm gonna put a frame around these anyways, which I need to figure out probably next. And that will probably hide like this open gap right there. So that's not a problem. Because yeah, I still need to try to find like some sort of frame put around all that. Is that curb gonna pop through? Okay, so the pathway back. Might be a little funky in some areas, so I do need to have the terrain stick out just a little bit. That should be fine. As long as I can cover up and hide it with the rocks, I think it should be okay. Also, wait, can I just do like the tunneling or the flattened terrain? No, terrain modification failed. I mean, honestly, it's not the end of the world if I can't do pathway here. As long as I have like one lane for people to walk on, it should be good, but I might have moved the terrain like in too much. Now I can't get it. Like pathway. Are you watching the Arella Rose cutscene? The new Survivor? Like her whole thing? Excuse me. Sorry about that. I thought it was pretty good, her cutscene. Like the animation? Yeah, it's pretty good. I think I've seen her like once. I think I saw her once yesterday when I played. Or, sorry, Monday when I played, but I did. The tunnel? I don't know how to do pathway. Is it seriously not enough terrain to do pathway? I guess it's like not... Kind of annoying. Let me move all this up too real quick, just so I can kind of see what I'm doing. It's a little hard to build pathway like underneath. Yeah, terrain modification failed. Is it because I'm trying to do the flattened terrain? No, this doesn't work either. There's some spots that work. I guess it's areas where like it sticks out a little bit more. Just unfortunate because I want to hide all of this, but I don't get why you can't just like throw a pathway like right there and be fine. It's kind of frustrating when you have like restrictions in this game because I don't know. Okay, there we go. That's good. Okay. See, like, why can I put it right here but not right here? Is it because this kind of like cuts in right there like that? But it should be the same. You know, it'd be really cool if there was like a square, like terrain sculpting thing. So instead of like circles, you could change it to like a square shape. I'm surprised they don't actually have that. Like an option to change back and forth between square and circle. Okay, I definitely need more pathway here. Very frustrating. And that's kind of causing like weird graphicals or like weird little sections because I can't get the pathway to. Terrain too uneven. Kind of annoying. I guess like what's the farthest I can go out and still have the rocks like cover it up? I probably should have figured that out first. Because I can double up the rocks too, like have two of them side by side, so it kind of covers up more space. I just don't want to like take too much of the habitat away. Yeah, because like right there I need to have like two rocks to... Well, I guess I really wouldn't, because I can have the rocks like slightly covered by the dirt. That kind of makes them seem a little more natural. Yeah, because I want to do like that, I'm thinking it'd be good. The problem is just getting like the pathway back. I feel like every stream I play this game, I always have like issues with pathways. It's just like bound to happen at some point. Oh, there we go. I wonder if the rocks fixed it. I wonder if the rocks are the key. I'm just gonna copy these all along here and see if this actually does fix it. Gotta make sure it's like straight as well. I'm kind of like doubling some of these up just so I can kind of change the patterns on the rock so it's not so like copy and paste looking. Because I don't like it when you can see the same like thing over and over again. Like for example, if I just kind of copied this one just over and over again, you'd be able to notice like this one piece and just see it like right after another. And it's like, this does not look as good as like a more just kind of natural look like that. That's why I'm trying to like flip them through them. You think it's like, yeah, it's, I mean, I guess it's like, you don't really have to do anything. You just have to like play the game and you just kind of finish quests. I guess there are some here and there that you actually like consciously like do, but I feel like it's just kind of very like play the game and you get rewarded. And if you want, you can like pin quests and like look at them, but it just seems very like, oh, I get like free rewards for just playing the game. I guess I like it more than like the archive tomes because I never really did those because it would just work. Why play another game? I mean, it's alright. I don't feel bad. I love talking about Dead by Daylight, so it's a very topical thing lately with how much like new stuff's coming out. I'll talk about any game. I don't know. I just like talking about stuff. Okay, yeah, I'm kind of still having issues with the pathway for these sections. I mean, it could also be the null barriers that are causing problems. Maybe if I delete those, I have not played Until Dawn, but I've watched a playthrough of like all of those games. Yeah, I've not played them myself because I don't really like enjoy playing those types of games. I'd rather like watch people play them, and I have this like YouTuber who like plays through scary games. Like I just watch him for like any scary game. I'll just like watch him play it. Isn't it called like the Dark Anthology series? Is like all of those games? Yeah, Dark Pictures Anthology. That's the one with like casting of Frank Stone. Yeah, I've seen Man of Medan. Let's see. I've seen Little Hope, House of Ashes, The Devil in Me, and then I guess the latest one is the casting of Frank Stone. There's a lot of them. They have a lot of other games too. There was like an Until Dawn film that came out like recently, I think. I don't know what it was about. I don't think it got very good reviews, but I remember seeing that like recently. Until Dawn is a dark anthology game, right? Yeah. Wait, are they separate? Is Until Dawn separate from the Dark Pictures anthology? Oh, they are. I kind of like all blended those together. I guess Until Dawn and Corey are separate games than like Manamadan. Oh, interesting. I don't know why I thought they were all the same. The Dark Pictures Until Dawn. Oh, no, this is just like a fan thing. Oh, weird. Okay. Wait, hold on. I don't know why I thought they were all the same. I guess because like the same gameplay, pretty much. Until Dawn is $60? That's insane. It's a really good game, but I don't know if it's a $60 game. Yeah, Until Dawn is Ballistic Moon. The Quarry? The Quarry Supermassive Games. It's too... what is the casting of Frank Stone? Okay, that is also Supermassive Games. Okay, so that is a part of like the Dark Pictures. Huh. Interesting. Same. Yeah, Until Dawn is a great game, Charlotte. Definitely worth playing. If you kind of like those games where it's like your choices like impact the story and you can kind of like follow characters through like a really story-driven narrative, then it is a very good game in that regard. Yeah, I mean it's like it kind of started that. Well, I wouldn't say started, but it kind of made that style of horror like very popular. Um, that style more kind of like narrative driven, like choices, lots of quick time events. Yeah. Five Nights at Freddy's. I've never played Five Nights at Freddy's. I've never played any of those games. Like one section right there. I will say one tip for like Until Dawn and like any of those like other kind of dark picture anthology games is like always play the character. So when you're controlling each character, like make choices you think they would make, not choices you want to make. It always seems like those games are better when you kind of like let the characters be like their own personalities and like their own characters as opposed to like you trying to force them to do choices that you would choose themselves. It's like if there's like an asshole character who like is an asshole, like make him choose the asshole options, not like force him to be good because you want him to be good. I feel like that's kind of like a tip for like having the game play out nicely, kind of getting the best option. Yeah, between like I mean that's definitely worth like playing a playthrough. That's the cool thing is like you can do like hundreds of, well, I shouldn't say 100, but you can do a whole bunch of playthroughs and like each time kind of play a different style and choose different options. Because yeah, it's definitely worth like doing a playthrough where it's like, okay, I'm just gonna pick like the options that I want to pick like myself and see where that ends up, but also do a playthrough where I pick options that kind of fit the character and kind of swap back and forth. Okay, it's looking a little weird just because the terrain, I couldn't get it nice. Oh, are you in a Dead by Daylight game right now? Yeah, I can't really get the terrain like any closer. I'm not really sure how to make this look nice. Unless I kind of like double stack the rocks. And I don't love the look of... I guess I could kind of go like to maybe just do like a different shape with it. I kind of poke this out a little bit so like that. It's so weird that like all of this worked fine where it was just kind of nice and level, and then like over here is when it kind of got a little funky. I mean, it doesn't look terrible, but I think it'll be fine. Like once I add a fence and kind of adds like plants and trees and get all that in there. 3 of us on the hook, and the last guy was just crouching somewhere. Oh, oh, and it's nurse too. Yeah, not looking too good. He did not get hatched. Yeah, I would assume he probably isn't gonna get hatched. Who seems like they're doing pretty well. I'm still so surprised that like out of what, like over 300 games, I've only seen nurse once, which is insane to me. I guess like I have no idea why it's like that, but what was it? Yeah, 312 games, and I've only seen nurse, yeah, once out of 312 games, and I have not seen hag yet. Yeah, it's a very fun thing. I've been loving like tracking the killers that I get. It's like a nice like, I love numbers. I love looking at data and statistics. It's been fun to kind of see like you know, actual trends and like who is more popular to you. Yeah, she's a high school. I just feel like I always hear people complain about her so much, but it could just be like higher MMR players that are complaining and just they're the most vocal. It's not a tracker website. I'm just like using an Excel spreadsheet to like keep track of who I come across. I'm just like tracking it myself, not like through a website. So like every game I play, I'll just like add a number onto like for that killer. Dude, on paper? Because you don't know Excel? Excel's very easy. It's just like paper in a digital form. You might also not have Excel if you don't own like Microsoft. Like those products, but if you have like a Gmail account, you should be able to get Google Sheets. I can also like share my Excel spreadsheet, like if you want a reference of what I'm doing. I have it like, I have like formulas and stuff like keeping track of everything. But I have like all of the killers written. One column is number of encounters, and then another column is like percentage, so I can see like a percentage of how often I see them, and then I have like an addition thing where it just shows like how many games I played in total. I'll post in the Discord so you can see, and the Dead by Daylight channel. Alright. Kind of working pretty slowly today, but There is my kind of rock wall, like around the habitat. I think this looks fine. Kind of a little pushed out right there. It's not the end of the world. I do want to think of like a fence real quick, and I might do this might like fit the theme that well, but I wanted to like one of the aquatic like fences. Like one of the metal looking fences. This one. Would it go this way or this way? Like which way would this fence face? Is there a temple fence or like a South America one? It's gotta be. Oh, it's like this kind of bamboo one, which which looks pretty good. Although I might save this fence for like outside somewhere. Does it go? It probably doesn't go this way, right? Probably goes like that. Okay. That fits nicely. Yeah, it is like very plain, but I think it kind of looks good in this area, so I think it'll work. I also don't love like the rocks right there. Almost kind of too high up. Oh, I guess I need to move down the like the whole entire walkway or like floor, which might kind of help to like cover up the fence. See, like that looks a little better when it's kind of like it can hide those rocks a little bit. I might lower some of them so it's hidden and like flush up against the stone. Move these. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I don't know. I'm so sneezy. A little hard, like. Try to get this like as even as possible. It's fine if it's not perfect in some areas. Why is this one so good? I guess it's moved down a little bit, so it doesn't flip through. But then it's like I don't want it too low because then it'll like expose the dirt, which doesn't look good. But maybe I can kind of add like more layers and fix the. Like all that. Okay, it's looking somewhat better. Starting to get there. Maybe I'll just kind of find like, another rock to fill in like the little gaps. Like grab one of like the stone pieces. Those stone blocks. Is that like that could work like this, for example. Kind of like fit that right there, maybe. We're trying to find something that cover that up. Make it a little weird. What is TCSM. What is that? I don't think I've heard of that. Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Is that like a game? I didn't know that was a thing. Was it like a Dead by Daylight style? But it's more fun than Dead by Daylight? Oh, interesting. Even though it's just like, I'm assuming one killer, it's more enjoyable, in your opinion? Wasn't there also like a Michael Myers like version? I feel like there's been a lot of like, I wouldn't say like Dead by Daylight clones, but like a lot of similar games like that style. 3 killers and you have objectives instead of like, oh, Friday the 13th was one of them as well. So there is more than one killer, and then it's like different objectives. It's not just like doing gens all day. Yeah, I'm surprised that like, I don't know, like doing generators like over and over again like is still entertaining to me. Like how that gameplay loop has like still kept me interested. Because it is literally just doing the same thing over and over again. But I think what like makes Dead by Daylight so good is like the variety of killers. So even though you are doing the same thing over and over again, like every game is usually a different killer with a different play style and kind of different choices you need to make. So that kind of like keeps the gameplay varied enough. But it is very silly that yeah, looping is very fun, but gens are just very boring. Consistent. Cosmetics is a big one too. All the licenses people want to play. You know, that killer. Like if somebody loves Alien and they want to be Alien, they could do it in that game. That's fun as well. But yeah, just interesting that like after this long, the format has not changed. It is still just like generators. They've added like those blood gens for the Blood Moon event, but like the core gameplay will always just be like survivors working on generators. I can't see that ever changing because I can't imagine them having to balance the game on like new objectives. Like blood gens were more fun. They were. I definitely think they need to tweak blood gens and kind of add like skill checks and some kind of like more stuff to them. But it was like a very fun like concept. It was like a nice change of pace, even though it lasted too long. Yeah, I think there should have been skill checks for gathering and then also dumping the blood. To kind of make it more on par with like actually doing generators. Just do like skill checks for the whole process. That's kind of like what I was thinking, but probably a lot of stuff they could have done. Might kind of add some rocks here and there, but I think I'll go through and do it afterwards. Add a puzzle or like connect the wires, like Lethal Company, not Lethal Company, Among Us, connect the wires, like that style would be very fun. Yeah, it'd be interesting. They had like, yeah, I guess like if they did have puzzles, then it would kind of force your view like onto the generator, so you wouldn't be able to like look out around you. I will say though, like I wish there was a version of Dead by Daylight that was kind of more like slow paced and like methodical. Like instead of like high speed chases, it was more about like hiding and kind of sneaking and like not being seen. Kind of more like jump scary, slow, methodical. Kind of more like movement based, not just like running and looping in circles. Yeah, oh, some math? I don't know if I agree with that. I don't know if I want math in Dead by Daylight. Any form of that would be a little too much. I don't know if I agree with math. No, that's too much. Even if it's simple addition, you can't assume people would like know that or be open to that. Like something easy. I don't even want easy things. I don't even care if it's like 1 plus 1 or like count the apples. That's a no for me. I know, yeah, you can. You can't assume people are like know math or like are willing to do that. I'm gonna keep on filling this in with like rocks. Kind of like offer like a nice look. And then this I think is where the water will be, like in this pool. Right here. Question is, how deep do I want to go with it? I don't think they really need very deep water. Like, they're pretty small, these dwarf caiman, right? I don't think they're terribly big. You want a snack but you don't feel like anything. Oh, you don't have anything. Where's that? I guess you gotta get up and check. Gotta be something hidden in a cupboard. Something lying around somewhere. Some little secret stash. Cut up apple slices? Do you have an apple? There you go. That's some good looking water thing. That should be enough too. I'll rocks in there. I think that's kind of nice. Add some more texture to the walls. You have chocolate? Chocolate's very good. That was like a good snack, I feel like. A nice treat. I'm just gonna kind of go through and add some like little rock along these walls. I think I'm gonna stick with the kind of more like colorful sandy rocks. I think that'll be nice. Good. And I still kind of like having some like dirt exposed along rock walls. This one looks very brain-like. It kind of has like lines through it, like a brain would. Okay. Like starting to come together nicely. How much space do we have? Oh yeah, I need to fix the wall, that's right. After I deleted that. And also move these two down. I probably need to put the pathway back here as well. Well, I guess I did that already. I don't know why that clips through right there. It's a little weird. What's going on with this? How do I get pathway to here? I might need to move this up real quick again. So I can take a look at what's going on. So I have pathway all through here, connects to the door. I think it should, right? Kind of move this into place while I'm here too. Gonna be refreshing. I think so too. I think it'll bring in a lot of like new and like old players. It's gonna be super popular. I think arguably one of like the more popular like licensed characters that they have, like just in general. Yeah, I'm interested to see what the map is like. But I think it'll be very, very popular. I know people have been wanting Five Nights at Freddy's for a very long time. I've seen the pictures of the like the Freddy Fazbear Pizzeria map. I've seen pictures. It looks like it's indoors. Like there's kind of an outdoor entrance, but then like most of it will be indoors. That's what I'm assuming. Again, like I never played the game, so I don't know how the building is, but I'm assuming it'll be like all indoors. Okay, so I got this connected. I can't get this connected. It's so frustrating. Okay, there we go. Okay. I think I'm good on pathways now. We can lower this down. There we go. I did forget one thing. I forgot to put the... I want to put like end bits. Because I'm pretty sure there's like... Let's see. Yeah, these aquatic fence end. I don't really know how these work or look. Does it go like that? And then connect like that maybe? Yeah, I guess looks good. And have like up against the wall. Oh. That does kind of glitch through right there. I guess I could just move it in like that. No, but then it kind of would cause like a weird overlap. That's not a big problem. It's fine. Nobody's gonna notice that. It'll be all right. Okay, I'm gonna go back to adding rocks to this habitat. I'm gonna continue placing those, like just kind of add some more stuff to the walls, make them less flat. And then I also need to kind of put like a slope right there so the zookeepers can walk down into the habitat. So I gotta kind of figure out where I want to put it. I should probably do sooner rather than later. We'll kind of change the space I have available for the habitat itself. Okay, that's good for right now. I can always go back later and add more rocks depending on like the layout of the leaves and plants. You know what I could also do? I could do like a staircase maybe. But I don't know if I want to do a staircase or just have it like that. Or just slope it. Not really sure how easy a slope would be, or like, that looks pretty steep. I put rocks around them maybe, or like stone walls. I think rocks would be nice, just kind of carry on that look and use these rocks to kind of frame this walkway. Yeah, that looks nice. I'm gonna take a quick break, go use the restroom. I'll be right back. I guess we can go watch an animal while I'm gone. Do the capybara. Watch that. Yeah, just a minute. I'll be right back. Um, why is there like a capybara centipede thing? What? Um, yeah. Can anybody explain what just happened there? Because that was horrifying. Why? Why? We're just gonna move on from that. Capybara train centipede. They all went to eat and then came to sleep. They're just like doing a little conga line. First we eat, then we sleep. That was a little weird though. It's kind of funny when the animals like glitch through each other like that, and like they all can have the same pathfinder. Oh, now he's pooping. Nice. So make a little tower for us. It is very silly when they have like the same pathfinding and they all kind of like walk in a line like that. I guess because there's only one entrance into their like sleeping area, they kind of all like bunch up together and just walk in a straight line. Like a little march the capybara. Melon feeder cannot be reached. Where is the melon feeder? Right here. Why can this not be reached? It says it's accessible. But like, come back to that later. Not a big concern. No ATMs. How many guess things tickets are underpriced? Yeah, because my tickets are like $3. I kind of neglected all of these. Let's do like, we're gonna go from $3 to $20. Then we'll do like $16 for children. Look at that cash flow. This year's profit, last year's profit. Ooh, not doing pretty good. Probably because I'm charging $3 for entry fee. And I have no ATMs either. It'll be fine. This is looking really good so far. I'm loving this this habitat. This is looking really good. We have indoor structure. I wish there was more kind of like smaller animals you could do like bigger habitats like this for. Or like indoor habitats like this. A very, very fun concept. Okay. Dwarf caiman. They are aquatic, tropical, temperate, and grassland South America. Pretty wide range. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna decorate this habitat just yet. I think I'm gonna do kind of like more, I guess like sandy forest, if that makes sense. Like sandy river near a forest. Dwarf caiman habitat. Okay, dwarf caimans are found in flooded forests, lakes, and fast-flowing rivers and streams of northern and central South America. They're adapted to live in both water and land and can be found in a variety of habitats, including riverine forests or riverine forests, flooded forests, and palm swamps. What is a palm swamp? In tropical and subtropical regions. I kind of like that though, like palm swamp. Seems kind of cool. The International Palm Society. That's the website. It looks like you're reviewing Palm Talk as an unregistered guest. Oh, I'm not a member of the International Palm Society. This is insane. There's some crazy things in the internet. Just like some silly like Palm Society. Why would you do like for the palm tree enjoyers to post pictures of their palm trees? Discussing palm trees worldwide. There are like actual posts from like 6 hours ago on the International Palm Tree Society. I mean, yeah, I love that. That's like what I love about the internet so much. Is like everybody has like their own little corner. Like everybody has their own little like section and click and like I love it so much. I'm so happy that people can kind of find like other people that enjoy what they enjoy on the internet and can come together and talk about palm trees. I love it so much. And I'm just like looking through all these threads of like palm tree. But yeah, I think palm swamp sounds like a very cool idea. Let me try to show a picture real quick. So I can find the picture I'm looking at. Yeah, like this is what I'm kind of thinking. So kind of like more sandy. Um, so we kind of have like more of this tan color, which I think will go well with the like the tan colored rocks. Palms and swamps, discussing palm trees worldwide. There, yeah, there's the palm talk. But I think this is something nice. Kind of mixes like that sandstone that I have with the kind of tropical look, and just make it seem very like marshy in a way. But I'm thinking I'll kind of go for like that look. Lots of like ferns as well might look good. Like kind of find something to kind of replicate this look. These kind of smaller like palm bushes almost. Subcoastal tree swamp. Department of Environment. Oh, it's like yeah, just find your own people. Oh wait, yo, did you not find any food? There's nothing. You don't have like everything's empty. There's no there's no like snacks or bread. There's just like nothing. Where's the Plunko Appreciation Society? Um, I guess my Discord maybe is the Plunko Appreciation Society. Like, joining the Discord implies that you appreciate me. I mean, watching. Like, people who are watching are appreciating me. Like, that's my appreciation society, I feel like. At least I feel very appreciated when you guys watch. There's bread, but you're picking. Yeah, that's valid. That's valid. I think I want to have like at least two like larger palm trees. Oh, foxtail palm looks really good. I like this. Interesting. These are kind of like smaller too, so they almost like just fit this area better. And I think I'll probably do like a bigger roof on this section, like a glass roof right here. I think would look nice. Has microwave popcorn. Oh, that was lovely. I love microwave popcorn. You have pickles in your wait. Why do you have a jar of pickles in your car? Why is there just like random pickles in the car? What's going on with that? Yes, I love popcorn. Like I'll eat an entire bag of popcorn for like just for fun. I will gladly just like eat popcorn as like a snack. You know, I'm gonna have popcorn tonight actually. Now that we're talking about it. I think I'm gonna have some popcorn tonight. I think I'm gonna watch Rogue One and have some popcorn. And that'll be my little treat for oh, my camera is glitched out already. I need to restart my game real quick. The old camera bug, my favorite. I didn't have my cursor on the screen right now. Oh, there we go. Wait, so you've been getting dizzy. Do you have like low iron in your blood? Like, isn't that a cause of getting dizzy? Like low iron? Hmm. Yeah, I mean, are you like drinking water like throughout the day? Because I'm assuming you're on your feet for most of the day and like you're moving around a lot. So like you should be like have a water bottle and like drink water all day. That's good. Yeah, maybe it could be like electrolytes, maybe. I always thought like getting dizzy um was like an iron deficiency thing. Dehydration, low blood pressure. I am not a doctor, by the way. I just want to put that out there first. I am not a trained medical professional. Um, I'm just reading Google. There's like a million causes for a parody. Yeah, I'd imagine. That's why you have pickles in your car, just to drink the, just to like go in your car and drink pickle juice. That's a very goblin thing to do. Not to be mean. That's a very like silly like goblin activity. I love it. I love it. I wish I was like a little gremlin, little forced goblin. And I would like steal trinkets from people and like live in a bog. Yeah, low iron is brittle nails, shortness of breath, dizziness, palpitations, headaches, pale skin, restless leg syndrome, hair loss. Oh my god, loss of appetite, craving ice or non-food items. Oh yeah, I remember somebody told me that like if people who chew on ice have like iron deficiencies, like I don't know why it does that, but I guess like low iron causes like ice chewing, which is very weird. Oh, it's anemia, right? That is like the low iron thing. One hypothesis suggests that chewing ice may increase blood flow to the brain, providing a temporary boost of alertness and cognitive functions for individuals with iron deficiency anemia, who may experience fatigue and difficult concentrating due to reduced oxygen delivered to the brain.
Whoops.
Medicine. It's your body telling you to eat rocks. Don't you like to eat rocks, bro? Don't you like to eat rocks? There's cottage cheese. But what do you mean? Why don't you want to open it? Can't you just like reseal the cottage cheese after you eat it? Can't you just close it back up again? Oh, it's your parents? You don't want to steal their cottage cheese. I do not eat them. I just think about eating rocks. I don't actually eat them. I just think about eating them. I just think about eating rocks. I don't actually. I'm trying to figure out how to like decorate this habitat. I've never done like a palm swamp before. Very interesting. Like a clump of like plants like right there maybe. I need to port to buy anything. Yeah, it's a big struggle. That's a struggle. Hopefully you find something or just, I don't know. Sometimes when I was poor and back in the day, well, I still kind of am, to be honest. But sometimes I'll just have sleep for dinner. That's the best dinner, is you just go to sleep and just wake up tomorrow and try to find some food. You have Oreos, but you don't really want them? Yeah, I feel like Oreos, I guess Oreos are pretty filling though. That could be like a nice, like, filling meal. But yeah, sometimes I would just like, I can't like afford dinner. I can't like find what I want to eat, so I'm just gonna sleep. I'm just gonna go to sleep and hopefully the hunger will leave me. Very sad time. You even know what you want? Yeah, that's very tough too. When it's like you're hungry but like nothing's appetizing, so it's like you just kind of are stuck. It's kind of hard to do like kind of palm bushes like I was seeing pictures of. You don't want to think country, you don't want to think hot. Not crunchy and not hot. But no, you have no idea. I had no idea. I don't really know what you have, so it's kind of hard to give you suggestions without knowing, like. I'm trying to find like a bush. You have a cat? Don't eat your cat. Please don't eat your cat. Do not do not eat your cat. I do not condone eating cats. Please don't. You love them far too much. Just know your cat would probably eat you though. Like, your cat would probably eat you if given the chance. It's like a good... Oh, you build him a cat tree? Oh, that's very lovely. That's cute. That's fun. And he's a fat ass. I mean, what cat isn't? I feel like most cats are kind of gluttons in a way. I guess I need to throw in some like grass maybe. I think so much sand is kind of taking away from the... Gotta blend in some grass. Even another cat and she's much smaller. My friend's got like a really tiny cat. It was like 5 pounds and it was like 2 years old. And apparently it's gonna stay like that. Like it's just gonna be a tiny like little baby cat all its life. That's kind of like what Autumn was. Like when I first got Autumn, she was like 6 pounds. And then after like being in a good home, like I just fed her and she is like 11 pounds now. But she was very tiny when I first got her, and then she just kind of like, you know, was in a good home and ate food and be able to kind of gain that weight back. Oh no. Oh yeah, like you're used to like having to throw the heavy cats, like you put a little too much oomph in it and it was like the smaller cat. A lot of times, like, if Autumn's on my desk and, like, bugging me, I'll pick her up and, like, I'll toss her onto my bed. Not, like, throw her hard, like, just kind of gently toss her. And she'll, like, jump on my bed and, like, bounce up and down. It's very cute. Because my bed's, like, literally, like, arm's distance from, like, where I'm at. So I'll just kind of, like, pick her up and, like, toss her over there. She'll just kind of, like, bounce in the bed and then run back towards me. I'm trying to kind of throw in these creosote bushes as like another little bush, but I don't know if that kind of like clashes too much with the kind of palm tree stuff that I have. This is looking pretty good though. Maybe we'll kind of have like a rock right here to break up that wall. Oh, I do need to add some of the, like, aquatic rock. Like these ones. These folks. I'll, like, stack these up here and there. Oh, his name is Meatball? Oh my god. Yeah. It's awesome, yeah. He's not allowed out of your room? Why is he not allowed out of your room? Let's see, why does he just stay in there? I'm gonna decorate the water real quick. He's a menace and your parents don't like him? Oh no. Is he just like very mischievous and just like gets into trouble and breaks stuff? And the other cat doesn't like him either? Aww. That's unfortunate. That sucks. Sad to see. Poor kitties. And adding some rocks to the water, get some more like detail. And I want to add some of these kind of like rock clumps here and there, because I do love these a lot. Okay. Oh no. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, that's kind of like what Autumn does. It's like there's nothing off limits to her. Like she just wants to climb everywhere and just like go in places she shouldn't go and just snoop around a lot. So she has a tendency to kind of be like kind of not like super bad, but she's never like broken anything major, but she's definitely gone to like areas where like she should not be and caused some kind of ruckus, but nothing like super crazy though. This is looking good. I'm kind of like trying a weird style for this, like these palm trees. I don't know if this is like good or not, but I think it's coming together. I'm just like a little on the fence though. You like it? Okay. I feel like it needs a little bit more though, like maybe some grass. There's like a little bit of grass kind of like around here. To kind of help fill in that like open space with the ground. And add a little more detail to the forest or the ground. Okay. Yeah. I feel like you need some more stuff though. I'm just not really sure what to add. Definitely do some water plants. Some bracken. I just thought about like ferns maybe, although I think these are kind of like my fern replacement. I could add like a broken tree somewhere, like a fallen tree, but that wouldn't really match like the palm trees that I could do like a fallen log, but again, that'd seem a little out of place. Like I could do this log somewhere, but I think it's a little too like jungle, not really matching this kind of beach aesthetic that I have. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for this. It looks good. I'm gonna grab some aquatic plant. I've been loving the underwater hydrilla, probably my favorite aquatic plant. Just to kind of like cover the ground in. I think it's very good for that. This might not be super visible from like the like above the water, so we'll kind of see how this looks once I throw the water back in here. Oh, that's nice though. Like some eelgrass too. Like do some clumps of this like around the rocks. Like a nice, a little bunch of it over here. Because I guess it is like palm tree like swamp, so I feel like the water would be very like swampy with lots of vegetation, and I feel like that would kind of fit nicely. Any other aquatic plants? No, I think it's good then. Throw the water in. There we go. Yeah, you can't. I guess you can kind of see it from like up here. I'll try to leave like the water a little more clear for this habitat. But there we go. There's the dwarf gamer. Very simple, nothing too crazy. I hope it's enough room. I did try to go like slightly bigger than what I thought I needed for the habitat size, but I'm a little worried it might not be enough room for them. So we'll kind of see like what happens with that. If it's not enough room, then I don't know, tough luck. But I can always just change like the settings and remove that. Real quick, I do need shelter, which I didn't really do, but I think this whole thing should kind of shelter because I'm gonna put a roof on it, right? Not actually like enrichment and food. What are they called again? Isn't like culvers? Yeah. Or hoovers? I don't know how to pronounce that. Oh, mud baths. So I could have put this somewhere. I guess I can still throw it like down here maybe. Not if it does that though. I can fix it. We had a dream last night that your boyfriend and you broke up, and now I'm getting sad preemptively. Oh, such a girl thing. That's such a girl thing, not to be like mean or anything, but that's very girl coded. Or having like a dream like he's cheating on you or something, and you wake up like feeling sad about it. Nothing wrong with that, of course. It's just very silly. Yeah, and especially like now where he's like far away, so it's kind of, it kind of builds like the anxiety of everything. That's a very valid feeling. It's like a very stressful dream. I don't remember my dreams. Like I know that I dream, but like when I wake up, I don't remember like any part of it. Like it just immediately disappears from my brain. And I never remember like what the actual dream was. Like I've like some dreams I remember like when I was a kid, because I would have like reoccurring dreams, but for the most part, like I've never like really been able to remember them. I just know that I dream. And you're mad the next day? Yeah. Like I was saying, it's a very kind of like stereotypical like girl thing. It's very silly. Okay, it should be good now. We have like a mud pit, so I don't know if they're gonna use this because it's kind of like underwater, but I guess we'll see. I maybe should have added that like somewhere up here, but I'm not really sure where I'd put that. I'm kind of like a little low on space, and there isn't really anywhere. Unless I kind of threw it like right here, but I don't know if that would really work. Got that right there for now. I do need a food tray. Do I need like a large food tray for only 2 of them? Probably not, right? Yeah, with like a smaller one. And maybe like an underwater fish feeder. I think this should be deep enough. I don't remember how deep the fish feeders need to go. I think it's like 4 meters, like one kind of wall. That you cheated on him? You're such a thinking. That's kind of crazy. Interesting. That you cheated on him. Huh. Funky. Oh, we have to have a frozen blood pumpkin. Thought I have one of those. Toy, should we give him like a little rubber ducky? It was very weird. Yeah, it sounds very weird. I will say when I was a kid though, I had one like, what is it called when like you know you're dreaming and you can like take control of it? Isn't it like a lucid dream? When I was young, I had like a lucid dream, but I was like trapped in it, and the only way I can get out was like to crash the car I was driving. It was very terrifying. Maybe that's why I repressed all my dreams, because I had like a lucid dream as a kid. Yeah, I remember like I was like driving in the dream, and then like I knew I was dreaming and I could control things and like actually drive the car, but like I was terrified. And like the only way I could make myself like wake up would be to like crash the car into like a tree. It's a very like Inception thing actually. Like I'm pretty sure in the Inception movies they like cause crashes to like wake up from whatever level of the dream they're in. Maybe that's where they kind of got that from. That sounds very scary. I know, I remember being like terrified as a kid, like when that happened. Like waking up in like a cold sweat. You love Inception? I haven't seen it in since it like first came out. I haven't seen it in a very long time. Very good movie though. I mean, it's a classic. Okay. I think we're good. All that right now. Let's just add the dwarf came in here. I think I'll do like one female and then one male for the ratio. Do like this one. And I really hope they have enough space. No path to destination. What do you mean no path to destination? There's a pathway right there. There's pathway all along here. There's pathway connecting that. What do you... I've had this issue before, and I can't remember how I fixed it. I'm pretty sure it means like there's no pathway to this, but like you can clearly see a pathway to this door. So I'm not really sure like what the... Oh, there's no pathway right there. That would make sense. There's literally no pathway to like the actual building itself. That makes sense. Do curve. Get this connected. Okay, they should fix, hopefully. Let's see. Move this back into place. Good over here. That all lines up. All right, now I can get them. No path to destination. Oh no. This is connected. This is all connected, right? Did something break somewhere? Where's my trade center again? It's like over here, right? I don't think anything broke with this. Animal trade center. They can go this way. They can go through that door. It's gotta be something inside this exhibit house that's like not lining up properly. Gotta be some sort of like pathing issue inside of here. And I'm assuming it's probably with this door. I might delete this and then like remake it maybe. I want railing. Okay, that looks a little better now, I feel like. That pathway. Let's try this now. No path to destination. I wish it told me like the route the staff would walk to like get here. But you can see the pathway connected everywhere. Okay, so like this guy can walk along there. They can walk through here. There should be pathway right here, right? There should all be pathway. Hmm. And there's no way to see, like, guest pathways, right? Like, see where they go? Yeah, like, this is connected right there. This is connected onto this. They go through the door and then right there. Yeah, I mean, like, this guy right here is, like, working. Past the destination. If I just leave that and replace it, that'll fix it. Maybe have it place like the connection point. That could be what's causing it too. Oh, you know what I wanted to do too? Kind of, I just had the random thought. I wanted to do plaster for all of these walls. So it looks like kind of like a fake sky instead of like the stone. I think that'd be really nice. Let me get these animals in here first. No path to destination. There's gotta be like some problem. Let's see if guests can walk like through here. Or what happens with that. There's a security guard right there. They're just going to the information booth. Are they gonna walk like through here though? No, they just turn around. There's gotta be some issue where... But there's already zookeepers in this room. So... I feel like this is like a puzzle game sometimes. Like, it's like the game gives you these issues and it's like it's your job to solve them and figure out what's going on. Like, I swear this game is like a puzzle game. This is all connected with pathways. Is it because the slope, maybe? No, because if they can still put animals like right here, though. And I know this is connected right there. This is all connected in here. I'm gonna delete that. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Ruff. That's very nice of you. Well, yeah, I hope you take care. I hope you have some good sleep and then wake up and find some food. I hope you have a lovely rest of your night. Okay, like, that's connected. Meanwhile, I will go crazy trying to figure out this pathing issue. I will slowly lose my mind. Can they just, like, not walk on these pathways? Try sending them again, you think? No path to destination. Can I call a keeper over? Keeper requested urgently. Let's see if a keeper actually goes over to that habitat. Well, will they go over to it when if there's no like ongoing issues? I feel like people are stuck in here. I feel like they're stuck. Let me see if this guy will leave or if he's gonna like be stuck in here. Because the pathway's all connected. That's what's so weird. No, he left. Yeah. He's literally like walking out. This person's walking in. The weird thing too is like I don't see any guests coming this way. I do have open exhibits all throughout this whole entire area, but there's no guests like walking over to this area. But this is all connected. I've seen them walk up to these information booths. It's like they won't walk onto like this pathway. Natural path that marks your terrain with curb markers. What a name. No, I'm using the natural. I'm using this natural path. Natural path. Can guests just like not walk on that? There's a mechanic walking all along here. You know, it might not be connected right here, maybe. Try to reconnect all this and see if that... Okay. That's definitely connected, 100%. We saw that. I move them again. No path to distance. I think it's like the pumpkins like not being tended to as well. Oh, no. Like even this vet is like stuck inside this area. Or maybe they're just doing like the maintenance or whatever. I wish I could see like Zookeeper Pathfinding. Inspecting Exhibit 16. Is this Exhibit 16? No, it's 15. Oh, is this Habitat 15? Yeah, I wish I could see like staff traversal area like outside of habitats. But even in here, like they can walk along all of this, they can go over here, they can service all of the like food sections. There's no path to my work zone from here. That was 8 months ago. There's no path from my work zone to here. These buildings are connected, right? I think they're stuck inside this building for some reason. I have like a weird feeling like they're stuck like in this area. Like that's not connecting to the staff room. Or that like room. But this is connected though, like that's all good. And then connect the door like that. For urgently requested. No path to destination. I literally saw staff like walk on this route. I feel like I'm gonna sink like 2 hours trying to figure this out. It's gotta be something like further up, and that's probably why like guests aren't walking in this area. The trade center is like across the map somewhere else. Maybe I can move the trade center and try to like determine where the pathing issue is like taking place. I think it's like somewhere like right here. Like I think the staff can't walk in this area. Or they can't like walk into this area. Because if they could, then you'd see guests over there as well. No past the destination. Even with moving the trade center. No past the destination. Is my game just like glitched, do you think? Maybe? Did I do work zones weird? Does a zookeeper need the trade zone in their work zone to like pull animals from it? It doesn't, right? I've never had that issue before. Oh, now it works. Yeah, it works. Okay, so there's some issue with like this pathway right here, maybe. There's some problem with that. Because if I put this inside the building, then they can access this. But if I move it back, let's see. If I move it back there, then I can't do it now. There's like some issue with this pathway right here. Just kind of like redo it maybe. Could be a bit of a pain in the ass, but try this out. Okay, it should be all connected now. Let me connect those bathrooms back as well. Okay. Let's try again. No, I'm gonna restart my game real quick, or at least, yeah, I'm just gonna restart the entire game. This seems really weird. Because we saw, like, staff walking into this building. We know it's possible that they can walk into this area. So I'm not sure why, like... I have no idea. Start in the... Try this again. Hopefully it is just like a little bug and restarting. I don't want to spend... Knowing this game, like, I don't want to spend an hour trying to, like, solve pathway issues. Because it will take, like, an hour to try to redo all this pathing and figure things out. Let's see here. Sandbox. Grassland Zoo. Alright. Come on, Planet Zoo. Oh, you got it. Alright. Yeah, you can clearly see the pathways connect. If there is a pathing issue, I cannot see it. No path to destination. Oh no. Guys, I'm gonna rage quit. I'm gonna lose it. I can't do it anymore. I'm gonna run away. Oh my god, this game. I mean, like, I could just move the trade center, like, in here, drop the animals off, and then move the trade center back away, but I feel like there's a greater issue going on that I need to address that I just can't figure out what's happening. Yeah, because okay, so I moved the trade center into here and it worked. So it's got something with this pathway. What? I'm just using, like, natural pathway. Those natural pathways for asphalt. Let's try that. Maybe those are causing issues. Like, the whole thing or just that pathway? Let's see. We'll kind of, like, try in chunks and see, like, what works. Okay, no path to destination. That's still broken. Let's make all of this just this concrete. Oh, wait. That's not connected. Oh. It's kind of hard to tell when it's natural pathway, like what's connected and what isn't. Okay. Interesting. What happened there? Okay, now let's try it. And no, nope, it's still broken. It's still broken. It's still broken. Like, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have a mental breakdown, guys. I'm gonna cry. Pass. Why does this game do this to me? Yeah, if I move right there. Wait, no path to destination. Wait, I haven't disconnected. There we go. No past destination. Wait, so even if moving... Wait, so now it's not working if I move this inside of here. Goodbye, guys. I'm done. I'm done. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'll figure it out. I'm good at solving puzzles. I can figure this out. I can figure this out. I can do this. I can do this. Let's just get this out of the way real quick. Let's just kind of give myself more space. Some more breathing room. I will do this. I'm just going to delete everything. Just burn it all down to the ground. Just destroy everything. And just restart all the pathway. Just delete it all. Just delete it all. Burn it all to the ground. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna just do... Yeah, I'm gonna do the asphalt just because it's easier to see instead of doing the natural pathways, so... I'll just kind of like do asphalt and just fill all this in. And then once I know it works, I'll go back and do like the natural pathway. Okay, so like that's all connected, we can see. Looking good. Need to get this connected. That looking good. Let me get the curb and railing on. Okay, cool. We have pathway all along here. We can see it connects. There's a connection right there. That's working. Looking good. So now we'll do this area. We're gonna have no railings right now. Okay, so this is gonna go... This is gonna be kind of weird because it's gonna be like a free pathway into like a grid pathway. But that shouldn't cause any problems, so like that's not a bad thing to... Hold that real quick. Okay, so I have pathway all along here. Let me just do that first, and then I'll reconnect this pathway onto there, like so. I can see it's connected. A little off. Fix that. Oh, come on. Come on, please work with me. Oh, that's kind of a weird curve. Guys, like I've beaten like Elden Ring. I've beaten Sekiro. Like I've beaten hard games. But nothing makes me more frustrated than Planet Zoo. Like, I never rage while playing video games, except for this game. This game makes me lose my mind more than anything else. There we go. I'm just... Okay, just leave it like that. No, it's gonna bug me. It's gonna bug me. I can't take that. I can't do it. It has to be perfect. It's like the angle that it's going towards. Okay. That's fine. That's a fun shape. That works. Okay. We have all this pathway. Those connect, so we know for sure that it connects from this point all the way down through here. And we can see it's one continuous pathway. I do need to do the bathrooms real quick. Those are connected. Okay, this is all connected. Now, we're going to continue the pathway along here into this area where we have the zookeeper hut and the staff room. This connects to the staff room, and then that connects to the zookeeper hut. So both of those are good and connected. Next over here is the door. I'm going to delete the door and replace it to make sure that it actually connects. Okay, we can see that connection. We can see that. Okay. Wait, where is my... Wait, hold on, okay. Wait, don't give up just yet. I need to put this in a good position. Let me just move this, like, right here. Just to kind of have it right there. Yeah. There's a pathway connected to that. That is connected. Um... You know what it could be? You know what it could be? It could be that there is actually not enough room right here to drop the animal. Watch. This is going to fix it. I can feel it. Let me just do a couple different things, but I think it's because there's not enough room for them to, like, actually drop the animal into the habitat. I think this is too small. And that's what's causing no path, because there isn't enough space for them to walk in and place the animal. Let me do something real quick and see if this can fix it. Let me just try this. I really hope this is right, because I think I've had this issue before. No. That doesn't fix it. No. But I know I've had that issue in the past where, like, it'll throw some error when there's not enough space for the staff to, like, come in, drop the animal, and then leave. But I don't think doing, like, construction pieces. Yeah, maybe I need to keep it, like, on unpause. Let's go to, like, right there, maybe. I did it. I figured it out. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. Oh my god, okay, well there we go. Now we know. It's not pathway issues, it's the fact that there's just not enough room for staff to, like, drop the animal into the habitat. So how far can I go with this? Man, I can't wait to, like, just end the stream and just get in my bed and just watch Rogue One and eat popcorn and not deal with Planet Zoo pathing. I can't wait to just be done with this. I want to keep on streaming, of course, but, like, I need, like, my bed and to sleep and relax. This game's too much sometimes. I'm also, like, obsessed with Andor, so it's, like, all I could talk about and think about, so I apologize in advance if I talk about Andor, because I just want to watch Andor, because it's so good. Alright, let's kind of put some more bushes there, and I think this should be good. I think this should be good now. We'll kind of throw, like, kind of space for, like, one rock, so I'll just kind of slope that more then. Whoops. Okay, there we go. Should be good. Should be good. Alright. Look at that stinky pumpkin now. This very stinky pumpkin. Like mold growing on it. It's very crazy. A blood pumpkin. Where are they sourcing this blood? Where, I guess we can be like cow blood or something, but where are they getting, like, enough blood to fill a pumpkin with? Seems kind of weird. Kind of concerning. Alright, let's get these guys in there. We're finally done. We finally have the dwarf caiman in this habitat. I'm, like, very excited to see these guys inside this enclosure because I have not had the dwarf caiman yet in a zoo, so it'll be fun to, like, see them. Oh, interesting, because now the guests are coming into this area. I wonder if they want to come in here until, like, an actual animal is in a habitat. Yeah, there's a lone guest as our first entrant to the temple. I need to go back and change all this to the natural pathway though. Let me do that real quick before I forget. And then I need to move the trade center back to its home. Okay. Good. Oh yeah, in this section we'll have the railing. It doesn't quite line up, but I'm kind of just over pathways, so I'm not going to worry too much about lining up. Habitat 16 has no keepers assigned to it. Or free to visit. Uh-oh, did I make something worse again? Did I break it? Keeper requested. How is there no keeper assigned to it? Oh, it's not a part of a work zone. Hold on, let's see. Work zone, it should be a part of the... Yeah, exhibit house. Oh yeah, you know, because I deleted the door, that's why. It like resets the habitat when you delete the door, so we'll get that reassigned and then put that on mechanic and vet as well. And then should be good. Yeah. All right. Ooh, deep breath. I think I'm good now. Oh, look at them. Oh, they're so cute looking. These little guys. I love like the kind of white coloring on their lower jaw. They must have like a little bit of like orange on their lips as well. Do alligators have lips? Do any other animals have lips? I guess they do, like horses have lips, cows. I guess reptiles probably don't. Yeah, I do like that kind of like orange coloring right there is really cool. And like the white as well. I've never like held an alligator or like crocodile. I would like love to at some point. I think they'd be very kind of like scaly and like fun to hold. I'm just chilling. Aren't like alligators like one of the oldest like animals on the planet? Like aren't they like dinosaurs pretty much? Oh, they're not dinosaurs. Never mind. They're the closest living relatives of dinosaurs though, along with other crocodilian like crocodiles. Okay, so birds are considered to be the living dinosaurs as they evolved from theropod dinosaurs. I just remember like crocodiles being like very old. So. Yeah, I guess while dinosaurs went extinct, alligator ancestors went on to evolve into alligators we see today. Maybe it's sharks I'm thinking of? Like sharks are very like prehistoric. I know it's like one of those two. Yeah, crocodilians are widely perceived as these unchanging prehistoric animals. Oh, they're really not. So. 84 million years ago. Oh, interesting. Crazy. All right. Moving on. They're very ancient, yeah. It seems like it. I know like was it called like the coelacanth? It's like a type of fish. The Pokemon? Or the coelacanth? I know they're like a living fossil pretty much. Yeah, considered living fossils because they have changed very little over millions of years. They were thought to be extinct but rediscovered in 1938. Yeah, I know those guys are very crazy. Yeah, like 420 million year old fish. Pretty much. That predates dinosaurs, which is insane to me. Could you imagine being like just so perfectly evolved that over hundreds of millions of years you just like remain the same? It's like you have no need to like change after that long. And you just existed for that. Kind of crazy to me. Oh, look at him dive. Cool. Oh, cool. Okay. I guess I can start working on the exterior and kind of like finish the structure of the temple habitat, but I think it'd be worth doing like trash cans, benches first, because now I do have guests in here. And then also, all of these open sections you see will be kind of like planted areas. So I want to try to find like a fence for those planted areas and then also like start decorating those. That might be the next project, is doing that. Um, but before I do, let's get some trash cans in here because I do need a couple of those. And then also I need to move the Animal Trade Center. Get that back in its home. Perfect. Let's remove that pathway as well. Is it the cobblestone? I don't know why I can't remove. Oh, there we go. Excuse me. Sorry, I've been sneezing a lot today. Move on. Okay. That's good. I still love this villa so much. It turned out so good. I'm so impressed by it. I love like the ivy kind of growing on the walls, like the giant clumps hanging from the windows. Like a nice, like peaceful building. Like I could just imagine like sitting out in the sun, like out here and just enjoying it. Yeah, colors are really good. I think like all the colors in this area are really good. Like I just love the white, like the pristine white and then orange roofs are very nice, but then also like some of these more like colorful buildings, like this one, this pink, which kind of has some weird shadow effects, which is kind of annoying, but the pink and kind of orange. Over here I have like the blue and white. Here's like the blue and yellow. This whole zoo is like just amazing. I'm having a good time with it. Aside from all the pathway drama, which there's been a lot, this zoo's been like really fun to make, so I'm having a great time. Even though it may not seem like it sometimes, because I'm going crazy. So cool though. Okay, let's back over here. Yeah, I'm gonna try to find like a railing. I don't know if I was like a custom railing or like a prefab one. I have no idea yet. I'm trying to get like what would go with the jungle aesthetic. Like, should I try to make some sort of like jungle temple railing? Which might be the best actually. That doesn't really fit. I could just like stack bricks almost. Maybe like a little boring, but it could just look nice for this area. Oh yeah, I just also want to place trash cans real quick too. Is there any like temple trash cans? There's gotta be, right? Which would go well with like the temple aesthetic? I guess like that would work. The East Asia bin. Golden bin's very nice. And the bucket. The bucket bin. There's a South America bin, but that doesn't really fit the aesthetic of like a temple, so this could work as well. Like a cool design. I think I might go with this one though, because I think it kind of matches like the look of the temple more. I'll throw a couple of these down here. Do one right there. Right there. Let's like do a bunch. That's good. I think I'll just leave that trash can right there, maybe. Fine spot for it. Then do you want over here? One right there, and that should be good for now, I think. Should be good. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll just do like a temple, like a stone brick kind of temple wall for this. It's like a little too big and kind of the ruin look. Like temple stairs. I was literally thinking of just doing like something very simple where it's just like that. Oh, I hate how it always like cuts the wall whenever you place these. A little annoying. I could also do some sort of like wall decoration maybe. Wall decoration panels. Like that's all very cool. I have never used these pieces at all. Like not once have I used like these kind of L-shaped pieces. I guess you could do like maybe kind of more narrow windows with them. But I don't know, it's like very weird though. Like you could do like a very narrow window like that. Like a fun idea. I just never found like a use for these. Okay. Back on track. Oh, there's this actually. This might be nice. What if I did like these temple walls and then put like this trim around it? Like that. That could be good. Maybe kind of like move it in a little bit too. Or if I could just... I could also just have like that by itself. Like not include the other piece. Maybe double this up so it's a little bigger. Because this is kind of narrow for my liking. I'll kind of double it up like that. And then use this as like the barrier. That was pretty good, I feel. We'll go with that. That works. Are these part of a grid? Oh, they're in a work group. Make sure this kind of like lines up and looks nice. Just take it down lower, like that low. I guess that's how does that compare to like a human height? It's kind of like waist height almost. That seems good. Because then I kind of get like this piece right there down at the bottom. Put that. I hate how this is like off. How it's not like in line with this. It'd be a little tricky to get these to duplicate nicely. A little slow, so bear with me here. Not gonna be perfectly lined up, but about as good as I can get it. Oops. Okay. That's looking good. That's looking good. All right. So I'm being very like particular about this. I don't know why. Sometimes I kind of like hyper fixate on like one little thing in this game. I kind of like just get stuck working on that. Like it doesn't really matter. You can just like move on and do something different. Okay, it doesn't quite... I guess it extends past a little bit. I think that should be fine, kind of having that extend out. You might see guests like walk through it, but it's not too... Okay, now the question is, how do I get these to like turn? Like, how will that look? Because that's a little weird. That's not too bad, actually. You kind of lose the pattern right there, which I don't love. I could also just do like that, but I think that looks worse. Having them so disconnected. I mean... I don't know, I guess like if both corners are kind of blank like that, could make a nice corner piece where it's more flat and not patterned. So I think that could be actually work and look good. I think that'll be fun. It's easier just to place them in advance, move them. Okay, it's looking good. I think the other sections will be easier because they're just like a straight line and not as big. This is the biggest area, aside from this one, but this one actually has like turns. It's a little tricky to get stuff to line up properly. I think it's trying to like snap to stuff. Okay, that's looking good. Looking good as well. Move back just a okay, cool. Now, can I duplicate this row and just copy it right there? See if that'll work. Don't think it will. I will try it. Amazing. Perfect. Made it so easy. Awesome. All right. There we go. Whew. So there's that big section done, and then I'm gonna kind of copy these, use them up for the other section. Wait, why does that want to snap right there? Oh, but it doesn't really fit right there though. But I can snap it to that and then just move into place. But isn't this like non-grid prop thing? Yeah. Weird. I guess I have position snap turned on, that's why it was moving into place right there. I could do that and then move these back a little bit in line with the wall. Maybe lower just a tap? I think it will kind of glitch through over on this side, but that's fine. You know what I could do? I could just continue that maybe. Into like that wall, but no. I'll just leave like it is. Sorry. I say it's all right and then immediately try to like mess around with it. Okay, I'm just gonna. Okay, I think I'm back. That's the second time it's happened with Planet Zoo, where my entire computer just like freezes and then like I have to manually restart it. I'm not sure what's causing that. If it's like a bug, but it's never happened before. It happened like a couple weeks ago. So I'm not really sure what's going on, but I'm back. Yeah, it's very weird. I don't know when my last save was. I guess I had an autosave right here, so we'll see where that throws me. Maybe today's just not my day. Okay, so I'm put back right there. Okay, that's not too bad. Not that much lost progress. Yeah, it's so weird. It's like only Planet Zoo that I've had issues like that where my game will just like not blue screen. It won't just like the game won't freeze. It's like my entire computer just like locks and freezes, and I have to like press the power button to restart it. I'm not sure what's going on with this game though. Like the second or third time it's happened so far. Very weird. Very weird. But I'm back. I'm glad. Maybe this temple's like haunted or cursed or something. I like triggered some like ancient, temple curse. See if that position snap works this time. No, see now it's not snapping to the construction. But it snaps right there though. Oh, weird. Okay. What if I grab like 4 pieces? There you go. That works. Then I can just move into place. Cool. And then lower that like that. Perfect. Okay, looking good. Next, let's do this one, which hopefully my computer. I'm gonna just save again, actually. Let me just save real quick before I forget. There we go. Okay. Let's get that saved, and then... I'm, like, super scared I'm gonna do something, and, like... that's gonna be the trigger for the game just, like, freaking out. I think I'm good now, though. Okay. I'm hoping this doesn't glitch through into the exhibits. Let's see. I should have room. I can always move it to the left a little bit if it does. Yeah, it's kind of go like that. Look a little weird. That's actually fine. That works. Yeah, it doesn't glitch through like that side right there. That's looking good. Okay, perfect. I might just duplicate that and then just move it like over here. And just kind of like manually move those into place. Yeah, this looks amazing. I love this. Oh, it's not straight though. Oh, because this wall needs to go out maybe? What happened here? I think this wall's on the outside when it should be on the inside, but I think if I move it, then it might break everything else. That should be fine. I always have issues because, like, if you notice, when you're placing these like wall pieces, you can either do it on the inside or the outside of like the grid. So you can do a box on the inside like this, or do a box on the outside like this, for example. Sometimes when you're doing like larger buildings, like I tend to like not be consistent if I'm doing it on the inside or outside, and then it kind of causes like weird, disjointed sections. Could be an easy fix, I feel. Kind of like move this whole entire wall out a little bit. Okay, cool. And that should be online now. Perfect. And I'll move this into place. Piece right there that I need to grab. Oh. Cool. That's those two done, and then over here I think I just need 4 of them. And I think that should be all of the kind of open sections I'm gonna have in this area. I think it should be good for that. Okay. There's one more thing I want to do too, because I keep on noticing it and then not fixing it, but I want to try to find some better like faces for these exhibits. I have a couple ideas. I can either do like, let's see here, like a mixture of a whole bunch of different ideas, or I could do like an open window like that, which I don't love the overhang right there, so I'm just trying to figure out a way to fix that. Maybe push this back just a little bit, but then it might glitch through this wall, so not so sure about that. I'd imagine if I also do like a window, so if I grab, let's see, like the window piece, for example, it's going to kind of glitch through again. Also, wasn't it like a circular, it's like a circular piece? How would I do, this might be like a plaster only piece. Plaster wall, circle window. Circle window. Oh, it's only plaster. Oh, that's frustrating. Because I love this so much for like little windows into exhibits. I think it looks so good and kind of gives like a very nice view, but that's a shame that it's only like a plaster piece for that circle window. Guys? Oh, I guess because this wall's on the outside. If I move this on the inside, then it should be good, actually. I can just move all these out one, and then... That's what I'm saying, where it's like this wall right here is on the outside, it should be on the inside, or it's like, is that the outside, is that the inside? I think I might need to adjust this entire building. Or at least like the inside walls if I don't want that to kind of like poke through. Yeah, we have a couple options. Once I fix this, I'll kind of take a look. That's very unfortunate there's no circle wall though. I'm kind of sad to see that. I guess it makes sense because it might be hard to like cut a circle shape in some of the patterns. Take a look. So go back to the temple. I mean, I could just do like a circle right there, but looks a little weird, kind of. I mean, does it look weird? Just having a different texture entirely right there? I'll obviously move like the little information boosts out, but would it be weird kind of giving them like their own design separate from like the stone brick walls? It just looks too fake almost. Like it doesn't blend nicely. It kind of stands out too much, which I don't like. It seems like a little just out of place. Okay, so one option, I could do like an archway like that. I could do like an archway, then like a piece. That's pretty cool. I do like that. Like a kind of viewing window. I actually really like that a lot. I think I've seen this design done before with like actual kind of exhibits. Where it has like kind of a little window shape like that. That wouldn't work. That does not look good. Let's see, the other option is just like a kind of square window like that where it's more open. I kind of like this one because it covers up like the black trim right there and like the actual kind of structure of the exhibit. And it kind of seems like more seamless, like it's been cut out of the wall, like an actual proper window. I could also do like this one, but I feel like it's very restricting though. Like it kind of hides the habitat too much, like the exhibit too much. So maybe I'll go with this design actually. Is there any other like fun shapes I could do though? Like maybe do a square version of it? Like grab that and then do like that? He's not as good though. He doesn't look as good. I think the curve of this looks the best. This is definitely more open, but I don't kind of like the openness on the top. That just kind of like makes a window. And some weird graphical glitches, so not that. I think it's just kind of it. I think I'll go with this then. There isn't really much other shapes to play around with, so I think I'm kind of stuck with that. Yeah, I like it as well. We'll go with that. Why is that up in the air? Those are just in the ground, right? Yeah. Yeah, and I might go back through and add some decorations like around these walls, kind of give them more emphasis because I kind of like how it blends in with the wall, but at the same time, I think it kind of needs more like detail to make them stand out a bit. So maybe I'll kind of do like some sort of trim around them. Just something to kind of like, I don't know, make them stick out a bit more. I'll probably definitely do like trim around the building as well. Like maybe add this kind of around the wall to kind of give more texture to the walls. I think they are a bit plain. We'll see though. There's a lot of stuff to play around with. Lots of like little support beams. I could do like some sort of support beam frame around it. I don't know. That could be nice. We'll see. Yes, I'm gonna need to move this wall out. Okay, and then also fix this wall. Okay, this might take a minute. A bit bigger of a project than I thought. Okay, so this needs to go out. And then this needs to go in. But how do I fix this though? This gap right there. That's not right. Right? What the? What happened? Oops. I guess I could just advance move these out. I'm kind of grabbing them. Okay, yeah, what's going on with this? How do I get this one? Oh yeah, I guess because it is the outside, I have to like move it in more. And then that's gonna clip through right there. You can't win sometimes with this game. I think there's always gonna be an issue. I mean, it's not terrible if it kind of like looks like that. I don't love it. I wish it was kind of just like flat, but it's not terrible. So like this right here is easy because I just move this whole piece out a little bit. But that's an easy fix, right? I'll come back to this. Maybe I can find some way to fix that, make it look good. Yeah, maybe a trim just to block this piece sticking through. Yeah. Oh, you mean like a trim around like the... Oh, I see. Yeah, that could work actually. Like a trim around this. Because like I said, I was going to do a trim anyways, so I might as well try to find like some pattern just to like shove on the wall right there. Yeah, just to block that part. And also too, like there's going to be trees around here and like plants in these areas, so it'll kind of like hide any weird stuff, but I can take a very like minimal trim like that. Like around there. Just kind of add like more detail to the walls. I think eventually I do want to have like a trim around the entire indoor of the structure, like maybe right there, just to kind of like break the look of the wall up a little bit so it's not so the same. I don't know why it doesn't. Oh, I guess like this is not just as the middle of things, not. It like flashes between them real quick and then it like... that's beyond the point, but yeah, eventually I will do like a trim around the whole entire thing. think it'll kind of add some nice detail, and then yeah, I guess there's like another one like right there to kind of hide that. Works. Like a very minimal solution. Okay, can I just like copy this and move it over to the other one? That work? It doesn't quite line up. That's because I need to move these back. The one down there, I can just hide that with like mulch and plants. That's not like too big. Not too much work. But now this is like just barely, it doesn't really connect now. Like it's too big or it's too small. That's fine though. Like I said, you can't win everything in this game. There's always like some weird issue here and there that arises. Fix. Where'd that piece go? Yeah, let's see if I can kind of move this into. Oh, I grab the wall instead. Fine, I'll just move it and then close another one. That doesn't poke through, right? Oh, now that it's kind of inwards though, the wall does glitch through like that. Ah. Oh. So now you can't see like the side panel. You know what? It's fine. I had to live with it, I feel like. I think I'll just remove like the facade so there's nothing kind of glitching through right there. And then just maybe like just close that side. That one. There we go. Yeah, and we'll just have kind of like stone for one side. That's not terrible. It'll be all right. That's the compromise I have to make. Oof, this is this is hard work. This is a lot just to do one thing. I think it should be good now. I think and then over here, this probably needs to be moved in, I'm assuming. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it now. This shouldn't be too problematic. Should be relatively easy. Not that far in. See, I'm getting the same issue over here. It's okay, I can live with it. This is definitely the biggest building I think I've made in Planet Zoo. I think it's like the biggest and like most intricate building that I've made, so It's been kind of fun to like learn like how to properly do this and how to make sure stuff lines up nicely and how to fit everything and get the pathways going. So definitely been a big learning experience and a challenge to get this working. I think the hard part though is gonna be decorating like the roof on this. I have no idea what I'm gonna do for the roof and like how I'm gonna design that and decorate it and make it look good. I have not the slightest clue, so let's try to think of some ideas, because yeah, I'm gonna kind of struggle with that. It'll probably be like a more flat roof, because I noticed like most of the like these kind of temple buildings they have for like prefab are just like relatively flat buildings, but I think I want to do like some sort of temple on top of it. But I also need to keep in mind that I want to do glass for above the dwarf caiman habitat, so I can't really do structures above that because there's glass. Have to be cautious. But not do properly. I guess. Oh, I guess the whole thing's gonna. There we go. That's looking good, and then I just need to move these out. Alright, excuse me, buddy, I need to get in there. Kind of mine temple shape? Is that like the kind of like pyramid style things? I did kind of think about doing like a temple like this, just like copying this almost and just like slapping it on top of here or something, but I wasn't really sure like where it would fit and where it would go and where it would look good. You like the step pyramids? Yeah, this is kind of like the Aztec, Inca, and Mayan, like all that region. This is crazy right here. Like this, all of the kind of like Indonesian buildings and like Indian temples are just insane to me. So intricate and like so much detail put into like these, like this architecture. All like the little like decorations and statues, and I can't imagine like building something like this. The plants like growing out of the cracks and crevices. Yeah, I love the plants too, exactly. Like the roots coming down from here, all of these like tangled vines is so good. Like the amount of detail they put into this is like crazy. And then you compare it to like the like Fiesta building, for example, and it's like it's like a different game almost. Like two separate like games. I guess like this one has like actual panels on it, but some of the Fiesta stuff is just like a building. Like the difference in design is mind-blowing. It's very silly. I guess it makes sense, like different architecture. But like a temple is gonna stand out more than like a standard, you know, square building. It's just very silly. Okay, I do want to do one thing before I call it for today, and that is go through and do like a fake sky for the dwarf caiman. I'm gonna use plaster and then try to find some kind of sky blue color and then give them like a fake sky. Maybe I'll just do it on like the back side actually, because if I do it on this wall, then unless I kind of double this wall up, it would kind of look weird on this angle. Maybe I'll just kind of do it on that back side. See how that works. It might look weird. I've done it in the past and I liked it very much, but it could look weird in like this instance, so we'll see. that. Find the plaster. Could that mural be used here? What mural are you referring to? Like these ones? That could be nice. I don't know, it looks a little cheesy in my opinion. Like I like these, but I kind of, it looks almost like too fake. But then I guess I'm using like a fake sky. So it's like, what? You know. And also this is like too high as well. So like, or like 2 blocks high. What would I put on top of it? I guess I could do like sky above this maybe, but let me see how this looks like. So I'm just kind of try to find like a sky blue color. I can also just use like that color too, but let's see. Sky blue is 87CEEB. It might pick a little too blue, but yeah, I mean, it looks very fake and cheesy. But I want to try something like that. I think in this instance, it looks a little weird with like the kind of stone walls, like on either side. Like, does that look good? Does that look nice? I'm trying to put another plaster wall right next to this. I can't double up the walls for some. I guess that could work. And I use like, I guess I could use like the plaster paneling instead. But I could do this for like the, like if I wanted to have like the fake sky wall go all the way around. Oh, that's not a grid though. And the doorway's being kind of weird, like on its. Why does that not line up? But I feel like whenever I see like indoor habitats like this at zoos, they always have like kind of fake sky coloring on all the walls. But I feel like it's a very common thing. I don't know if it really looks good in this kind of. Although like that's not too bad. I'm like a little too aggressive of a blue color, but I might want to change that. Yeah, it almost looks like the Truman Show. Like I just kind of get like some sort of like purgatory vibe from this. I think if like a smaller scale, maybe it would work, but because it's so big and like there's nothing that kind of like extends outwards, it's just like rock and then sky. I think last time I did it, I kind of had like a better transition from like rocks and plants. So it kind of seemed more seamless. It seemed more seamless. That makes total sense, right? I think in this instance, though, it just kind of looks very, very weird, so. I don't know. I might just go back to, like, the stone paneling. Let's call that good. I guess they'll have sky from, like, the skylight above them. Alright, this was a shot though. I'm glad I tried it. Okay. Yeah, well, I'm gonna call it there for today. But that was a fun stream. We had some ups and downs, we had some highs, we had some lows, but that's tend to how it goes with Planet Zoo. Um, yeah, you're totally welcome. Thanks for sticking around for so long, Origin. It was nice talking to you. Yeah, so next time I play, might be this weekend on like Saturday, but might be not till um next Tuesday. I kind of have some plans this weekend, so I might not be able to stream as much as I want, but we'll see. But regardless, next time I play, I'll work on kind of like the planet areas for these sections and kind of start working on the roof of this building and get that done. You'd also notice that I need, yeah, lots of progress and headaches. Yeah, that's kind of how it goes with Planet Zoo. There's it's a kind of fight for progress, but thanks so far. But yeah, I'm gonna be back tomorrow. I think I'm gonna play some. Also, how did my chat get all messed up? Ooh, let's fix that real quick. Um, I'm gonna swap over to RuneScape Dragon Wilds tomorrow. Play a little more of that because I want to. Um, so that's the plan for tomorrow. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching as always. I appreciate it. I hope you all enjoyed today. I'll be back tomorrow, and I hope you all enjoy this your night. Bye, everybody.